Hello, welcome to 5 Minutes with Faun Zoeller UK, where we'll be discussing one of the most important parts of a purchase. Not the purchase itself, but after sales. Today we're in the parts department here in Redditch to talk about relationships. In a moment, I'm going to be speaking to somebody who's at the sharp end of things making them happen, Amy Good, who's one of the field service engineers for Faun Zoeller UK. But with me now are Commercial Director Stuart Gregory, After Sales Manager Jason Griffin, and After Sales Advisor Steve Albert. And we have 5 minutes, and those 5 minutes start now. Stuart, what goes wrong sometimes with after sales?
Thankfully, we don't get huge problems with after sales here. We've got a great team. They all work together to make sure that the customer's uptime is kept to a maximum. A lot of organisations can concentrate more on the sales side than the after sales side, but here everybody's pushing the same direction, so we get the right responses every time.
You talk about working as one team, about honesty, integrity. Why does that matter from the customer's point of view?
It hugely matters. The last thing we want to be known as is a second-hand car dealer. So you give the customer the keys and disappear. We don't do that. It's a cradle to the grave approach. So everybody within the organisation is pushing in the same direction.
And that means when the customer phones,
it's dealt with straight away.
It's dealt with straight away. Jason, what does that mean in terms of how you deal with issues to do with maintenance and inevitable problems that can occur?
So our engineers are ambassadors for Faun Zoeller UK, and we have a real can-do attitude, and the same across the rest of the business. We work closely with our customers and get issues fixed as quickly as we can, and that helps develop a relationship of trust and reliability that the business partner can have with us.
Oh, that's interesting, because I was going to ask you, obviously finding out about the customer's company is useful for you, but in what way does it help them that you're doing that and you're investing in that knowledge?
Well, we have an in-depth knowledge of our product, and then by speaking to the customers we get an in-depth knowledge of their operation and understanding that we need to ensure they are able to collect thousands of bins per day. That's up to us to facilitate that. You know, we use data to look at engineer response times and first time fix rate, and through all of that information we can understand that we're meeting the customer's requirements. And
actually understanding their issue if thousands of bins can't be collected.
Absolutely, yeah.
And making sure it happens. So, Steve, I guess you're the guy who has to deal with these calls.
Correct, yes. I pick up the phone and get the questions from the customers, and we have to deal with it ASAP, straight away, first fix, get the vehicles sorted and back on the road as quick as possible, because obviously downtime to keeping it to a minimum.
How important is that for you to have the good reputation you have? How much is that based on, well, actually you?
It's across the board, it's the whole team. We've got an excellent team of engineers throughout the country that actually produce and finish the vehicles, keep them serviced and keep them maintained well.
While they're being used,
and
make sure they keep going. All right, well, a few moments ago, a little earlier, I spoke to Amy, who's one of the field service engineers, and asked what her job is actually like.
Quite long days, you know, on your own in the van quite a bit. Cold days, but then you're in the sun in the summer, which is great as well.
Lots of variety. You like it?
Yeah, I love it. It's a great job.
Show us the kit you've got, because you've got a lot of stuff you can use in there.
Yeah, so this is my office basically. I've got all my tools that I need in my toolbox, all my parts on the shelves, which is quite organised for myself. My welding kit, if we ever need to do a spot of welding.
And what about if there's questions you've got, what backup do you have when you're actually out there?
Oh, there's a great technical support team. We have a WhatsApp group that we can message everybody in for help. For, you know, anybody's at the end of the phone.
So you've got engineers you can talk to
great
straight
engineers
away.
That we can ring up straight away.
Pop yourself back out again. One more thought. You know, you're often referred to or seen as, you know, the ambassadors of Faun Zoeller. Do you see it that way?
Yeah, pretty much, because we are the face everybody sees. All the customers see us on a daily basis. So yeah, it does feel like that.
The after-sales job on the front line. Well, Amy's joined us now. One question I didn't ask you: are you happy about being out there in the cold when these people sit in nice warm offices?
Yeah, I mean, there's swings and roundabouts because it's great being out there in the sun, so...
But when it's sunny,
when it's sunny, it's great.
Fair enough. Thank you. Steve, Amy talked about the backup that she has on offer. I mean, we're talking high-tech stuff, telematics and so on, aren't we?
Absolutely, yes. All our engineers are fully well trained, and especially with the blue power, with electric vehicles and the hydrogen vehicles that we have out there, it's quite a technological asset to have.
So a lot of the training they're having is about planning for the future.
Absolutely,
And make sure,
absolutely, yeah. For the future, we need it.
and making sure the engineers are ready for it before the vehicles are
That's
with
exactly it, yes.
clients. Jason and Stuart, final 35 seconds. Between you, how would you sum up the importance of good after sales in a business?
I think the first thing the customer needs to do is trust us. And I think Jason and his team do a fantastic job in portraying that and winning people over to understand that we're there for them. It's not just about selling a truck and walking away. We're there from the cradle to the grave. Would you agree?
Absolutely. We want to be the first port of call. They know they can rely on us to get out and fix their vehicles.
So knowledgeable with
Yeah,
new technologies.
apprentices, training and investing for the future.
Which is exactly what you're doing, and good luck to you. Our 5 minutes, there we go, is up. Amy, Stuart, Jason, Steve, thank you very much for your time. And from Faun Zoeller UK, thank you for watching.